Peace. So I'm doing a continuation video for 420 in honor of the Mother Goddess. And I wanted to go over this card, the Three Faces of God. This is a continuation of my last video. I went over this card, So in my last video, I said there was the three gunnas. The word gunna in Sanskrit means sin. Now, sin translates to sign, S-I-N-E, and then it translates to sign, S-I-G-N, and then it becomes signal. So, what it represents is duality and like Tropic of Capricorn, the equator, okay? The sign represents the equator. When it goes like this, it represents, this is a wave, looks like a wave. So this represents the frequency waves. So the three faces of God is like creation, destruction, maintenance, inertia, stuff like that. Words like that, action-oriented words. Verbs are like God-oriented, transformational, evolving words. So that's what the sign represents, is the up and down. Looks like a roller coaster. So it represents the up and down, the up and down. So you know how in Stranger Things they say the upside down world. So that's what this represents, is the upside down world. Is the sign represents the upside down world, the Mayan illusion, because this is how Mother Nature it's up and down. It's not perfect, but it's balanced. It goes up and it goes down. What goes up must come down. It's a balance. It's a duality. So since it's going like horizontal like this, it's a duality. When it's going up and down, that's a polarity, okay? Because it looks like a pole. So up and down is polarity, and right and left is duality, because it has to do with point A, point B, and seeing from both sides in the middle. So up and down is like higher and lower self, and meeting in the middle, your upward nature and your lower nature. And this is seeing from your left side of your brain and your right side of your brain. So this is the male side and your feminine side, and that's the balance between both, is meeting in the middle. So the sine wave is representing this wave right here in the middle. So when Taurus is on this side, Scorpio is on that side. When Cancer is on this side, Capricorn is on this side. That's what duality represents. I believe there's like six dualities and polarities. If you want me to go over some of them, like I'm talking about, okay, like Scorpio and Taurus is always on the opposite ends. Gemini and Sagittarius is always on one end. And my pen stopped working. Oh, Gemini and Sag is always on one side of each other's coin. So like if you have it's a heads and tails. So that's what heads and tails represents, is both of these points. And then meeting in the middle is like your third eye meeting in the middle. That's the truth in the middle. When you come up with clarity is the truth. Okay, so it's sign. I just wanted to go over that real quick before I move on to the Three Faces of God card right here. Okay, so my father is known as Prophet Muhammad, okay? And the NOI has taken his identity and dispersed it around as they wanted, and they used the justice system to abuse me and my father and try to kill us off like Kobe Bryant and Gigi. But it didn't work, because I am an original, and I have God. I'm an original Muslim. I'm not a made up, like, I didn't convert to Islam. Nobody had to tell me to convert to my religion, and I was already born Muslim. I just needed a reminder that I was a Muslim, you know? So this card, Three Faces of God, also can represent the three goddesses in Islam that were worshipped before Prophet Muhammad went into reign, like before he started reigning as a emperor. Prophet Muhammad stopped idol worship, and Prophet Muhammad is Yunus Mansuri. Muhammad Yunus Mansuri, my father, Muhammad Yunus Mansuri. Yunus is Jacob in the Bible, and then the NOI turned him to Yaqub, turned Jacob into Yaqub, and then started spreading, defaming my father's name, and that's how he is no longer here right now in 2018, because they put him in hospice and cut his throat, cut his tongue, stop letting him talk, because the 144 cells are in your throat chakra. You speak things into existence. So they wanted me and my father silenced, so the NOI can live off of us, and these cults can give my inheritance to another deity, a goddess of their choice, a drug of their choice, instead of to Allah's choice. They wanted to give it to a man. A man is a mantra. So they believe in man and worshiping man. Non-profit organizations are for-profit organizations, okay? So they have turned all of my knowledge and switched it. So Edison has stolen Tesla's things. The black community has taken my stuff and has started using it for themselves. Black women have done this to me. They came to my job. They tried to attempt murder at my life. And I'm not kidding around. This is really what's going on. They believe that they can do a better job at who I am than I can, than God. They don't believe in God, basically. They believe in man, and they believe in wieners. Big ass wieners. Big gold wieners. That's what they believe in. A lot of black women believe in a big golden wiener, sorry. Three faces of God. So the one being from which all beingness comes has three primary expressions in the universe, alright? So Alat was known as the goddess, considered as the mother goddess, the deity in Taif and Central Arabia is Alat. She represents fertility and nurturing, just like Ishtar and Isis. These are all different phases of Isis, Ishtar, Ma'at, okay? And that is known as the sister. They call her Fatima. In the occult calls her Fatima, and that's me. Prophet Muhammad's daughter that went on reigning. That's actually me, but they want to give my identity to somebody else that they find does whatever they want, you know, the occult. So they know who I am, and they rather give my inheritance to somebody else, okay? And I know this for a fact because they've shown it to me. They, with their actions, with their words, okay? So Alat is known as, she came from the Nabatean kingdom, and sometimes seen as the mother figure of the primary goddess. I got this from Google. And Al-Uzza is the other goddess, Al-Uzza. She's known as the mighty one, associated with the morning star Venus. Okay, so she's the sun, the dark phoenix energy. power regarded as fierce warrior goddess of protection and or beauty of and equality invoked for victory in war. Okay, so her shrine was in Mecca in Nakala, very highly venerated. So she was a very this goddess, this is a deity, and these are who you might be under in the United States still. You might be under these goddesses. Manat is the fate goddess, destiny, considered these are fallen angels, okay? And people like to call me a fallen angel, but or a demon even,